In a remote village surrounded by dark mountains, a frightening story was told about a vampire named Rami. It was believed that he lived in an abandoned castle atop a notorious mountain. Long ago, many villagers had vanished without a trace, and the eerie atmosphere of long, lonely nights permeated the village. The story began when a young man named Adel moved to the village in search of a quieter life away from the city's bustle. Adel had a keen interest in history and ancient legends, and upon hearing about the vampire, his curiosity was piqued. Determined to discover the truth, he set off on an adventure that would change his life forever. Adel made his way to the dark castle by nightfall. The wind was howling, and the trees groaned under its force. With each step, his fear grew, but he was resolute in his purpose. Upon reaching the castle, he sensed an unnatural presence, as if the place held memories of the past. Entering the castle through its massive door, Adel anticipated finding something awe-inspiring, but he was met with darkness and ruin. The furniture was broken, and cobwebs covered the walls. Although discomfort enveloped him, he pressed on with his exploration. After wandering for several minutes, Adel heard a strange noise from the upper floor. His heart began to race as he decided to follow the sound. Climbing the old stairs that creaked loudly, he opened the door to a dark room. There, he found an old portrait of a man wearing strange clothes. The man's eyes seemed to glow as if watching him. Fear gripped Adel, but he remembered he had to keep searching. As he stared at the portrait, he felt a cold breeze behind him. Turning around, he came face to face with a dark figure standing in the doorway. This figure resembled the man in the portrait. It was Rami. "You have come seeking the truth, haven't you?" Rami asked in a deep, terrifying voice. Adel, feeling afraid but determined, replied, "Yes, I want to know why you scare people." Rami smiled a disturbing smile and said, "I do not scare them. They are afraid of themselves. Everyone carries shadows within their hearts. Welcome to the world of mystery." As they talked, Adel realized Rami was not just a vampire but a being cursed by ancient magic. Rami had lived in isolation for centuries, trapped in that castle, bound by fear and thirst. Rami shared his story with Adel. He had once been an ordinary man but was cursed by an angry witch after his heart was broken by lost love. This curse turned him into a nocturnal creature feeding on human blood. He believed there was a way to break the curse, allowing him to live a normal life again. Feeling sympathetic, Adel decided to help him. He mentioned an old village legend about breaking the curse. According to the legend, they needed to find a rare flower that only bloomed on a full moon night. This flower possessed special power to restore Rami's humanity. With the full moon night approaching, Adel and Rami began their quest for the flower.